Dave Sloan.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. So I got a message yesterday that we were going to do something a little different.
Yes.
Susan decided to give Chef a challenge, and she did the grocery shopping.
Yes.
And yeah, so how did you determine what to bring?
I was just thinking about doing something with fruit and then picking the protein that would accompany that fruit and some fruit that's not the fruit that we eat every single day, not me anyway. And so I hit the produce department, and I also hit the spices cabinet at my house and found some interesting things to work with there. And so, yeah, I thought a little freestyle cooking would be fun, and so here we are.
So Chef did not bring a single thing, and he was not aware. I saw him as he was unboxing everything. He's like, okay, we have.
Yes.
So he was definitely surprised about all of the things, and so the only thing he brought was his ability to be an awesome chef.
And the utensils that he needs to
utensils.
make it happen.
Of course, he's got to have his favorite
gotta
knife.
have that. Oh my gosh, yes. And so there are only 3 rules for this. The first rule is that you have to use some of everything. You don't have to use all of everything, but some of everything. The second rule is that you can only use one item as a plate garnish. You know, you can't say, well, those things are garnishing the plate. Nope, only one. And you can eliminate one item from the pile, one item from the group. If you think that's yikes, I don't really want to try to do anything with that, then he can take one item off. And so that's where we are.
What a challenge. So a challenge for Chef over there. So Chef, what do you think about it? What all goodies did she bring this morning?
Well, I tell you, this is quite a variety, and I when she laid this out to me last night, I thought, yeah, that sounds great. I don't have to do any work. I'll just show up and cook something. And then I've got 25 different ingredients here.
Is there really 25?
There are at least 25. So let's just run down through what we've got right here. We've got a olive tapenade. We've got tahini, which is typically used in hummus. We've got honey, olive oil, half and half, cassis. We've got some pecans. We have parsley, garlic, dates, apple, onion, of course, kiwi, mango.
Mango, I think, yeah.
We think it's a mango. We've got guava fruit, which I've never cut in my life. We've got a pear. We've got some lemons. We've got some fresh, beautiful fresh spinach, some cilantro, some fantastic Atlantic salmon, salt, sea salt, coarse ground pepper.
Kiwis?
There's a kiwi. Yep, there are a couple of kiwis there. And there's a loaf of sourdough bread. So if I get to pick anything to toss out of here,
It's going to be the
we're
bread.
That is sad. That is
no bread
sad.
today.
I'm okay with that.
I unbagged all this about 10 minutes ago and looked at, and some brown sugar and some nutmeg, just for
That's so
kicks
random.
and giggles, yes. So I got some ideas on this. So what I think we're going to do is do a little wilted spinach with seared salmon on top and a salsa, fruit salsa on top of that.
I love it.
I'm going to get to work because I got a lot of work to do.
You
so
sure
I'll let you guys
do.
chat it
A little
up, and I'm going to get to
chopping.
chopping and try to save some fingers and,
Oh my goodness.
see what happens here. So.
I would be like terrified. I don't know. I have a hard time even with ingredients that I plan out, like where to start. So
I mean, this is the briar patch. This is fun. So I'm
I'm
excited.
glad that you
I was
think it's fun.
super fired up when she told me
There
what
were
we're
even a
going to
few
do.
things that I didn't know what they were. The
Yes.
spices, that last one that you
Yes.
called out.
The
Cassis.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's a flavoring. I don't have the history on this. I'm going to let Susan go here.
I
so.
don't either. It is, you find cassis
Hit
in
the Google.
aniseted liquors, and I'm allergic to the liquors that is served in, and
It's got kind of a sweet flavor to it.
it does. It's good for baking, and it's good with fruit, and so I thought we would give that a shot with the fruitage. Yes. So there you go.
Well, get to work, Chef.
So there we go.
Have
Because
at it.
Get
again,
at
we
it.
are an hour
Have
show,
at it.
so
No pressure.
no pressure.
Do anything in an hour.
It already seems
Yeah.
like a lot of pressure.
Yes, no.
But the fruit, it looks delicious.
Yeah.
So fruit and salmon.
Yes.
That
That
works.
should be good.
Right?
I think so.
I love the
I
idea of
think
like a
so,
fruit
yeah.
type salsa. Well, he's getting to work over there. So while he does, and good thing you
Super
brought
good.
some garlic. We don't have our buddy John Garlic in the house.
You
John,
know,
we miss you.
we
Where
miss
are
you,
you
John.
this morning?
John, we miss you.
He usually pops in on this day.
He does, and we're
Yeah.
always happy to have
I
him because he
know.
certainly adds to the banter and the conversation.
He does. He's a fun
Yes,
guy to have around.
He is.
Who knows? He
Indeed.
might even pop in
He
late.
could.
He
Our,
might
our
come in
studio
just in
audience
time.
isn't here
I
either, you know.
we don't have our guest taster.
We do not.
I know,
That's
Miss
troublesome.
Lucy and John, we miss you this morning and hope to,
Yes.
maybe they'll pop in right in time to taste
To eat.
the food.
There you go.
know,
That's a
hey,
good time to show up.
Why not?
I think that's
so it's always
perfect.
so much fun. He has a show on Wednesday nights. So
Right.
tonight, so that might be he tends to be the bookends. That's what I call him. He's the bookend
Yeah.
of Wednesday.
Yeah, that's not a bad bookend
No,
deal
is
right
it
there
great?
either. Yeah.
Yeah, I get to start the day with a awesome, Oven Odyssey day, and then get to
Woohoo.
end it. He's always got terrific guests. So if you haven't tuned into that, that's a Wednesday evening show. He also makes appearances on the Shop 24.
Right.
And that is aired
Yes.
every Monday night. That's a really great show, too. You are able to get some really great deals from grocery stores and restaurants and businesses. And I've
Yeah.
learned a lot about Anniston, Oxford businesses
Right.
because of watching Shop 24.
Yes.
Like I now have a favorite nail salon because of Shop 24.
All right.
I bought one of the coupons, utilized the nail salon.
Yeah.
That's where I go now. In a few businesses and restaurants. So
Cool.
yeah,
That's
so make
excellent.
sure to check that out.
Yes. Yes,
One thing
indeed.
I had someone last night comment on my Facebook page that I don't get cable, so I wish I could watch the show. But no worries, because
Right.
you don't have to have cable to watch TV 24. There are a multitude of ways to watch us. The number one thing is you can download our app. So if you go to your App Store or your Google Play Store, you can search for WEAC TV 24, and you can download the app and you can stream us live anytime, and that's a free app.
Yes.
You can also go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So WEAC TV 24 on YouTube. Subscribe and you can watch us live from wherever you are. And then there's also good old Facebook, right?
Yes, exactly.
So anywhere that you can download an app, if you have a smart TV, you can watch us. So have no fear. You don't have cable. We don't mind. We
We
can
got
still be
that.
on your television or any of your streaming devices.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
and if you don't do 7:30 in the morning, you can watch the show later on also. So I certainly get that.
Absolutely.
time of day
If you want to be
thing.
reminded of the recipe, go back at any time and watch it.
There you go.
Well, the other day, a few weeks ago, Chef made, this pasta, and I want to be reminded how he
Right.
did it. So you can go back and you can watch previous episodes until we get
Yes.
this cookbook.
The cookbook, yes.
Yes, the cookbook
We've
that.
been threatening a
hope to-
recipe drop,
Yeah.
and that just doesn't seem to happen yet.
Hey, you're
but
busy.
but we are a little bit busy,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing. We like
Yes.
being busy, and it's garden time, and so yesterday I spent most of the day putting plants out in the garden from our greenhouse, and so that was fun. And I think that yesterday I put out like 6 different kinds of tomatoes, and so the garden's just going to be amazing.
Oh, that's gonna
I'm
be so
very
fun.
excited about that. Yes, and
to utilize those garden veggies.
yes, and I yesterday I saw the new format of Calhoun County's Most Wanted.
Oh.
That was really nice to see, and I like that a lot. So
Cool. I haven't
yeah,
checked that out.
yeah,
Good.
it's good. It's a good thing. Matthew
Nice.
Wade is an amazing man, and he does a good job with that.
That's good.
Yeah, he's a great sheriff.
So with the garden vegetables, you also attend a lot of, or one in particular, the Jacksonville Farmers Market.
Yes, the Jacksonville Farmers Market opened on April the 6th, and it will be open Saturdays from 7 a.m. until noon
Excuse me.
through October the 26th. And so it's been nice. It was a little windy and cold the first Saturday, but it's warming up out there, and there's not a whole lot of produce yet available. There are some herbs and spices and such. And Rich's Farms usually will have some types of produce, and they've got some hanging flower pots also with petunias and such in them. And there are people that their thing is eggs. There are duck eggs and chicken eggs, and I guess that's really the only kinds of eggs there are out there, but those are available all the time.
I can't wait to try the duck eggs.
The duck eggs, yeah, and Roscoe's husband wants to have some fertilized duck eggs to raise some ducks, and so
cool.
like, okay, the geese are not enough, let's get some ducks too to go with the chickens. And we used to have a duck that we put in with the chickens, and Cecil D. Duck he finally sprouted wings and left us, and so, but that was amusing with the duck in with the chickens. And so, yeah, the farmers market is always fun. There are crafts there as well, and there are plants available, vegetable plants available for sale also. So there's a lot to choose from there, and come about early June, there will be a lot of vegetables to choose from there, and so that's really exciting. I have some squash plants that are threatening to bloom, and we have blooms on some of the tomato plants, and so that's really like, yay! Yes,
Happy times.
Happy times, exactly.
I've been watching Chef cut up that kiwi, and now I know how to cut up a kiwi. Let's take a little moment to check out what Chef's doing over here.
So we've
That's
got
impressive.
our fruit in the pot. I'm using the pot as a mixing bowl because I was not prepared to mix all this. And we're going to add the kiwi in there. We've got some dates in there, apples, guava, pear, mango. Just a veritable plethora of...
You peeled the kiwi. Did you peel anything else?
I peeled the kiwi. I peeled everything.
Okay.
Except the apples.
Okay.
So the apples still have the...
Yes. And depending on the pear, you don't have to peel pears, but I like my pears peeled, so we're going to peel it. And we peeled the guava and chopped it up fine. And the dates I like kind of cut fine. Whoops, jumper. So we've got that going on. We're going to add some cilantro to this.
I can do just that.
Yeah, you know, that is a danger zone for me.
That is.
I'm trying to figure out how he peeled all of those things with that
So quickly.
killer knife.
Yes,
With the big knife.
I know. I mean, I was absolutely paying attention to what we were talking about, but I was definitely like
Yes.
also checking out, like, how is he doing that so fast? Like, I would look over there and he would have started on something, and we would talk about, you know, the farmer's market, and then all of a sudden he already had the apple diced up, and it's like, how do you?
A man and his knife.
We're going to add a little diced onion in it. We're going to dice this onion fine, just to give it a little savory flavor to our salsa. I like a mango salsa with red pepper and cilantro. And it goes great with fish. So unbeknownst to you, you picked some excellent choices to go with the salmon.
Good
I'm
job.
not completely illiterate when it comes to foodie.
What would be the real challenge is let me bring you in the ingredients.
Oh my goodness, it would just all be together, and maybe this will be okay.
I'm driving over
Edible.
this morning. I'm fully expecting eggs. I really thought, okay, she's going to bring me a bunch of eggs. And
No eggs.
we're going to make a frittata.
Not a single.
No, this is a you got to crank up the imagination thing,
Right.
and this will go with that, and that tastes okay with that, and we need
Little
some of
lemon
this,
juice.
and
We're going to put a little oil in this.
yep.
Those are cute little jars.
Aren't those neat?
Like
I just
our
got those.
bottles.
I'm not really sure why I thought I needed them, but there they are, and they worked out well.
We're going to
Well-
touch it with the cassis.
Yep.
It's a beautiful morning out there, and it's time for us to go check in and see what the local area weather is with Miss Lacey Klontz, and we will be right back and see what Chef Dave is cooking up for us this morning. So make sure you stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on TV 24. We'll be right back.
Good morning, everyone. Today we can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 76, a low of 56 tonight, and no chance of rain. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 78, a low of 61, and we were not expecting any rain, but now we are. Tomorrow, there will be a 30% chance of showers. And then on Friday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 81, low of 62, and no chance of rain. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV 24 weather.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American. the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upper Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at hughespaintandbody.com.
I'm Alan Parnell with Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gadsden or Oxford.
I am Lacey Klontz with your TV24 News Update. 3 people, including a toddler, died from an automobile accident Monday. The wreck happened at 5:38 p.m. involving a motorcycle and a Dodge Ram at the intersection of US 411 and Walnut Street. Etowah County Deputy Coroner Dantez Robinson identified the fatality victims as 2-year-old Noel Finley Murillo, his mother, 20-year-old Juliana Murillo, both of Anniston, and 19-year-old Isaac Trey Stevens of Etowah County. Stevens, the motorcyclist, was pronounced dead on the scene. Murillo and her son were later pronounced dead at the hospital. The Gadsden police said in a news release, while speed appears to have been a contributing factor, the collision is currently under investigation. The Gadsden Police Department extends our deepest condolences to the families affected by this heartbreaking event. The Gadsden Fire Department, Advantage Ambulance Service, AMED Ambulance Service, the Southside Police Department, the Rainbow City Police Department, the Etowah County Sheriff's Office, and Survival Flight all responded to the crash. Here at TV24, our thoughts and prayers are with the victims' loved ones. April is Autism Awareness Month. The Oxford Fire Department still has t-shirts available. To buy a shirt, stop by Dewey D. Webb Fire Station No. 1 located at 70 East 6th Street or give them a call at 256-831-3208. Shirts are available while supplies last. All proceeds will go towards A League of Our Own Oxford, so be sure to stop by and support a great cause. For WEAC TV 24, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Rise and shine, everyone. It is Wednesday, Oven Odyssey Wednesday, right here on Rise and Shine. It is 7:50 on April the 24th. So welcome back. Today we're doing something a little different. Miss Susan decided to challenge Chef Dave, and I love this idea, and so do our viewers. So I've gotten some great comments on that. I was checking during the break. She decided to bring in, it was kind of like a kamikaze cooking show. So Susan brought in the groceries and said, here you go, Chef. Now create something, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yes, yes. With only 3 rules, you have to use everything, not all of everything, but you have to use everything. You can only use 1 item for a garnish on the plate, and you can eliminate 1 item from the pile.
And that one
And there
item we
we are.
eliminated was
The sourdough bread. I don't know what the problem is with that. I
That's
thought, we
okay,
might
though.
want some bread with this. What do I know, right?
Well, you did great gathering the ingredients.
It was fun, yeah.
He didn't seem like he was stumped at all. He
No.
was just like, okay. He got it all out,
I can do
unpackaged, and said,
I don't really
can
like
work with
this,
this.
but I can do this. Yeah.
Let's do it.
So the tahini, where did you put the tahini?
We've added a little tahini to the salsa.
Okay.
was that where you put the nutmeg as well?
I did.
Okay. Because that one
And,
was kind of an odd ingredient, is it? The nutmeg? Is that something that you would?
You know, people use nutmeg in all kind of different things, and it's like you just can use it in so many different ways. It is kind of nutty, like it sounds,
It's
and
kind of a
so-
flavor enhancer, you know, a little
Right.
goes a long way.
Right, like putting salt in with cocoa is an enhancer, and so yeah, you don't need a whole bunch of it. You don't need a whole bunch of that cassis either.
And you can buy fresh nutmeg, and it comes in little nuts,
Little
and you
nuts.
can grate a little off of it with
You're welcome.
a fine planer. And thank you. And keep the rest of it. Just put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge or the freezer. So we're wilting some spinach down right now with a little garlic. This is going to be the bed for our dish. We're going to set our salsa aside.
It smells really good.
Nice.
Now, you put the tapenade. Am I saying that right? The tapenade.
I
You
put some
that
tapenade in the
okay.
salsa,
That one was a surprise to me. I
and
have
we
to
may
admit.
revisit that and add a little to the top of our salmon.
Oh,
Because I really like olives.
Me
Love
too.
tapenade.
I do too. Yeah, I picked that up somewhere really inexpensive, and so we'll use this sometime.
and here it
There
is.
you go. Yeah.
Throw it in the
Right,
grocery bag
Right.
for the challenge.
Yes.
I like it.
So we're wilting that down. I don't know about you guys, but I really like cream spinach.
I do too.
You're welcome.
There we go. So that's the half and half.
Half and half in there.
So that's how
Table's
you
getting
cream
clean.
spinach.
Essentially, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. A little butter, a little. Did you put olive oil in there also?
A little bit, yep.
And I saw you use the honey too. You put that in the salsa.
Put a little honey in the salsa.
Okay.
A little honey on your salmon's not a bad deal either.
No. Now that's a popular dish, right? Some like honey salmon or
Huh.
like a
Honey
bourbon
glaze,
honey
yeah.
glazed.
Right.
I did a honey garlic glazed salmon last weekend at the restaurant, and it
Nice.
shells downtown, and it turned out fantastic. It was really
Yeah.
good.
You'll have to tell us what's on the menu. Have you decided the menu for this upcoming weekend yet?
Don't know about this weekend for the menu, but we've got some events coming up, and we'll talk about at the end here. And of course, a great buffet Thursday night and Saturday morning.
And that's at Shell's Downtown Piedmont. So great live music and excellent food because Chef Dave is the chef there. So
I got
we
a
know
great
it's
crew
excellent.
too that makes it easy for me.
Oh, that's nice. It's nice to have a great crew and team. It
It
takes
is
that.
good to surround yourself with people that make you look good, and
Yes.
that people take pride in the work that they're doing. So
Absolutely.
important.
We're going to add a little salt to our cream spinach. Hit it with a little pepper. And
Wow,
that's
it
that. We'll
smells
go ahead and plate
delicious.
that.
So not only
Lovely,
was he up to the
lovely.
challenge, he did it so quickly. How does this happen? This is something that would take me.
You know, the chopping thing. He goes through the chopping thing where me and you are,
Oh, I'd still
trying
be
to not.
chopping.
Yes.
Yeah. And trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yes, yes. Like we'll chop this and we'll think about this while we're chopping. And I don't know what's next, but these seem like they might go together. And nice.
And they do.
A little olive oil in the pan. We're going to get our salmon started here in a sec.
Did we have salmon last week? We did, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Atlantic salmon. We had coho salmon with the skin on last
Right.
week. This is skin off salmon.
Happily.
Easy to use, easy to fool with.
Nice.
Welcome.
I love salmon. And it's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a whole week, yeah.
Yeah.
I would eat salmon every meal if I
You can have
you know,
salmon
if
once a
I
week.
could
Nothing
afford
wrong
it.
with
I want to do that salmon eggs Benedict.
that. Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll wait a little bit.
Yes.
You get that in
We'll,
rotation.
we'll do that. Well, yes, we'll get that
I
in
just love that eggs
rotation,
Benedict. You
absolutely.
can put
I
any
know
protein with it. That was
yeah,
so good. That
yes.
hollandaise sauce
Oh,
being
it was
able.
just lovely.
Yes.
Well done.
And to see how easy
like
it was
that.
to make that too.
That
Speaking-
whole egg poaching thing,
yeah.
it has just been a fear.
Me too. I didn't realize. I thought you had to have like some type of special tools to poach an egg, but I didn't know you just needed some good old white vinegar and
Yes, the white
boiling
vinegar
water.
was a big deal.
Lemon
to-
juice.
for-
and
yeah.
lemon juice.
Oh, for the holidays.
For the holidays, yes.
yes.
But
Vinegar
to
for
do the
poached
poached eggs, just some white vinegar. Oh yeah, the hollandaise, that was so delicious. So good. Speaking of delicious, Marble and Willow, my little doggies, have already gone through their bag of dog treats. So I told Susan this morning, I said, just put me in a standing order
Yes.
for every Wednesday, bring me dog treats. So if you have some doggies out there that you love, show them that love and get
Yes.
those amazing dog treats. And you can
Yes.
find those at the farmer's
At
market.
the farmer's market, yes.
or
Or
on-
you contact me at Oven Odyssey at gmail.com, and when we will fix you up with those. I do a delivery thing usually in the Jacksonville area, and we usually meet in the Walmart parking lot. You know, if it's in between the farmers market, so that it's a nice, safe place to be. And so that's a thing. We do that
There you
you know,
go.
regularly. So that is okie dokie. There's an event coming up that we haven't done before. That's a fairly new event in the scheme of things, and it's the 3rd annual Strawberry Festival in Piedmont.
Yes.
The Ladiga Trail, and I'm really excited about that because it's supposed to bring in a good number of people, and you get to decorate your tent, your thing, with a strawberry theme. And
How
I
cool.
actually picked 2 strawberries out of the strawberry patch yesterday at the house. I was so excited about that. Yes.
Is it so? It is strawberry
Yes,
season.
It is.
Okay.
We're rolling into strawberry season, and the blueberries are really showing off. They're not quite ready yet, but you know, I was so terrified. We had all those 2 late frosts, you know.
Yes.
So I hope that we're like Forrest Gump and the shrimp, that everybody else's, you know, blueberries got, killed, and that we're the only one with blueberries, because we have got gobs and
You got so
gobs
many
of
of 'em.
blueberries.
You can always freeze
Yes.
them, right?
You
You can
can,
freeze them.
yes. And you know, they're blueberries in a nice fresh muffin. Fresh blueberries in a nice fresh muffin are just lovely.
Ooh, I'm
Just
looking
lovely.
forward to
yes.
that.
So we'll be cooking with blueberries for sure.
Cooking with blueberries. I love all things blueberries. I think that's
Yeah.
probably my favorite fruit.
Yeah, and they've got some great antioxidants in them too. And the raspberries are growing prolifically. I don't have any fruit on them yet, but the green is doing very well. You know, they're supposed to be an invasive species, and I'm like, okay, come on, bring it. I'm all right with that. It's better than the bamboo.
Invade me with raspberries.
Yes,
anytime.
that will not
Anytime.
hurt. That will not hurt. I've got some rhubarb in the garden. This is my first time with the rhubarb experience, and so I'm looking forward to how that turns out. And I discovered this morning during some research that the sugar beets that I have planted, you can eat the greens on those also. So I'll have sugar beet and red beet greens and bottoms at the farmer's market, which will be really fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're there every
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes, unless I'm in Piedmont doing the Strawberry Festival.
Oh, there you
We'll see
go.
if I'm trying to get the husband to do the thing there at the farmer's market for us.
That will be fun. Well, hey, we've got to take another quick break, but when we get back, we're going to check back in with Chef Dave and see. It's very interesting. This is so much fun to watch. So stay tuned. Let's see what he is creating for us this morning. We'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Good morning, everyone. Today we can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 76, a low of 56 tonight, and no chance of rain. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 78, a low of 61, and we were not expecting any rain, but now we are. Tomorrow, there will be a 30% chance of showers. And then on Friday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 81, low of 62, and no chance of rain. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV 24 weather.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life's challenges. And I found all 3 at Gaston State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an office administration student at Gaston State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gaston State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gaston State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
The weather is warming up and spring is just around the corner at Miller Sand and Landscape Supply. I'm Craig Miller and we've got something for everyone. From bulk materials like sand, gravel, and mulch to beautiful outdoor decor to make your outdoor living space the envy of the neighborhood. See our beautiful selection of Mazzarelli fountains, flowers to brighten your garden, and an outdoor center loaded with beautiful decor. Whether you need a little or a lot, visit Miller Sand and Landscape Supply.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 2024 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox, 24 models. You got it, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Looking for the best deals in town? Tune in to Shop 24, your ultimate destination for exclusive discounts and savings.
From local restaurants to grocery stores and everything in between, we've got unbeatable deals waiting just for you.
But remember, these deals are hot and limited, so grab your phone fast and be the first to dial in.
Don't miss out on the savings.
Tune in to Shop 24 and shop smart today.
Jazz hands!
I am Lacey Klontz with your TV 24 News Update. 3 people, including a toddler, died from an automobile accident Monday. The wreck happened at 5:38 p.m. involving a motorcycle and a Dodge Ram at the intersection of US 411 and Walnut Street. Etowah County Deputy Coroner Dantez Robinson identified the fatality victims as 2-year-old Noel Finley Murillo, his mother, 20-year-old Juliana Murillo, both of Anniston, and 19-year-old Isaac Trey Stevens of Etowah County. Stevens, the motorcyclist, was pronounced dead on the scene. Murillo and her son were later pronounced dead at the hospital. The Gadsden police said in a news release, while speed appears to have been a contributing factor, the collision is currently under investigation. The Gadsden Police Department extends our deepest condolences to the families affected by this heartbreaking event. The Gadsden Fire Department, Advantage Ambulance Service, AMED Ambulance Service, the Southside Police Department, the Rainbow City Police Department, the Etowah County Sheriff's Office, and Survival Flight all responded to the crash. Here at TV 24, our thoughts and prayers are with the victims' loved ones. April is Autism Awareness Month. The Oxford Fire Department still has t-shirts available. To buy a shirt, stop by Dewey D. Webb Fire Station No. 1 located at 70 East 6th Street or give them a call at 256-831-3208. Shirts are available while supplies last. All proceeds will go towards A League of Our Own Oxford, so be sure to stop by and support a great cause. For WEAC TV 24, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Rise and shine. It is 8:03 on your Wednesday morning, April the 24th, and we were just talking about how quickly April has flown by.
Yes.
Goodness gracious. I can't believe it's already the 24th.
I know.
But it is Oven Odyssey Wednesday. Let's check in with Chef because he's actually all smiles this morning. He he enjoyed the challenge, and he definitely is, he's living up to this challenge. What's going on over there, Chef?
Well, we're in the briar patch right now. We've got our salmon searing up. I'm going to give it a quick flip.
Show off.
Going to zest a little lemon on top.
There we go.
Nice.
My goodness.
On the break, we toasted some pecans. We added brown sugar and a little honey to that, and squeezed a little lemon juice on top. So that's going to be our salmon topping. Going to add that.
I love Wednesdays.
Spread that around a little bit. This would be, had we had an oven, this would be a great time to pop this in the oven to finish it.
What would that do, Chef?
Would toast the tops of the pecans and give it a nice finish there. So instead of that, we're going to do that.
Well, there you go.
We've got our cream spinach. We've got our mango salsa. We're going to give this just a half a minute. And then we're going to plate.
Yes.
Wow.
And then we're going to eat.
And then we're going to eat it. I'm so excited. What about those other little ones that I'm not really sure what they are in between the kiwi and the...
These are guava. It's a fruit. Sometimes it's yellow inside, sometimes it's red. These were yellow. So we peeled the guava and fine chopped it. It's got a lot of seeds in it, but you can eat the seeds.
Yes. You know, it was almost a dragon fruit, but it was too expensive.
Yeah.
Little exotica to our breakfast today.
Yes, that could happen.
I like it.
Nice. And he's got some ingredients to use on something else.
Yes, yes.
So all ingredients, for the exception of one, because that was part of the rules that he could eliminate one of the ingredients.
So what do we eliminate? We eliminated the mass-produced.
Yeah, I like it.
Grocery store
Give us a nice little healthy
aisle
option.
product. Healthy dinner.
So if you don't have an oven, you can utilize another pan. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Oh yeah, I think we can do that.
I think so. Wow.
John's going to be very jealous.
I know.
He is. Todd's going to be happy though.
We miss you. At least we have a little bit of garlic in our.
That's right.
In our meal.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Does this happen often as a chef? You have ingredients and you just kind of have to figure out what to do with them?
You know, that's where specials come from.
Happens at the restaurant.
Absolutely.
All the time.
That is absolutely where specials are created. So what do we got? What are we getting in fresh? What can I do with this fresh fish or this great cut? How can I use this and create something? But generally in a restaurant, you know, these are ingredients, well, maybe not guava and dates, but, you know, we have a wide variety of produce available for us every day because we have so many menu items, so it creates an environment where we can be creative and do a lot of different things, so it's really fun.
Wow.
Parsley for the garnish, my one garnish.
Nice. All
Look
right
at
then.
that.
Bam.
So this could
Breakfast
also
is served.
be, wow. This could also be known as waste not, want not Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So if you just have a Mod Podge of groceries in your refrigerator, then yeah, you can create something amazing.
Absolutely. You know, you don't just have to open that bag of instant mashed potatoes and black-eyed peas. Get creative, find what's in the fridge, do something fun with it, and enjoy the cooking.
You know, if we take a little time and plan our week or few days of what we're going to eat, then we can shop for it, and you don't get stuck with looking in the pantry and seeing that stuff in a can and the, you know, whatever that's not as healthy for us. And so making a plan is a really great way to start, and it really doesn't take that long. And as we say, you know, you shop the outsides, shop the margins of the grocery store, and you end up with a lot of nice fresh things. And some of the fresh vegetables are more expensive than others, but there's a way to eat fresh and not have to cost yourself like dragon fruit prices. So
you do see that often. It's a lot it's cheaper to eat not so healthy.
You know, it is, and that just we have food deserts in the areas where we live where people without transportation, you know, they don't have an opportunity to get to the grocery store, and that's really unfortunate that especially in an area as small as Calhoun County and Anniston, Oxford, and Jacksonville, that we don't, you know, take care of that. That you can go in one of the gas station Quick Mart things and you can find junk, but they don't have apples and bananas and tomatoes. So yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, he's making it even prettier. Look at that. Look how beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
How did you do it so quickly? I would still, I don't know, I'd probably still be chopping up the...
Yeah, that's with me and you.
You know, it's a process, and you get used to develop your knife skills, get used to doing the same thing over and over again. It doesn't matter if you cut an apple or an orange or an onion, it's all the same.
When in the restaurant, you have to make sure that you're preparing meals in a timely manner. You don't have a lot of time.
And you don't have a lot of time to prep either. So, you know, we typically try to get all our prep done before the shift so that we're not scrambling when dinner service starts. And then, but even then, you've got a couple of hours to do 100 things. So it's important to stay on task and stay focused and have a plan and execute.
There you go.
Using the knife is a really big deal, and that muscle memory, like when you brush your teeth. You know, I don't think about brushing my teeth. My hand does what you're supposed to do when you're brushing your teeth, and having the knife operate that way for you is essential to doing the work.
Absolutely, and it's critical that you have good tools and you maintain your good tools. Keep your knife sharp. If you can't keep your knife sharp, Oven Odyssey is happy to come by your house and sharpen them for you. We do it on
and
site.
I need to be first on the list there.
Absolutely.
So that's a service that you'll provide if people have really good knives and they want to keep them nice and sharp?
Yes, and come to your home and
do it for your house, for your restaurant. If you're too busy, we can maintain those for you. We'll do it on site.
Your pocket knife,
in and
your
out like a
Bowie
ghost.
knife.
Yeah. So any kind of knife sharpening. So Oven Odyssey provides a lot of really great services there. You've got, of course, your catering.
Yes.
Any type of event, you know, from a small gathering to a very large gathering. Oh, he's putting that tapenade on top. This looks so good. I'm
it's
so
time,
excited.
really. It's time for that to get in front of us.
My mouth
This is a
watering.
smorgasbord of
It is.
flavor right
It's
here.
lovely.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
lovely.
I say we take another quick break.
Yeah,
that
get
way
that
he can
food
get
over
that
here.
food over here to us, because I am ready to try it. But make sure that you do go to Facebook and like Oven Odyssey.
Yes.
And give them a chance to give you a quote on your next catering adventure. Again,
Absolutely.
even if it's a small gathering, you will do an in-person a dinner if you have
Sure.
a dinner party that you're
We love
hosting at
that.
your house and you don't want to have to cook or come up
Yeah.
with the meal plan. That's okay. Oven Odyssey can do that.
And we can
Or
cook
to
it right there in
large.
front of you.
Yes.
There you go. You can have chef just cook right there in front of you. Or to a large gathering.
Yes.
So there's lots of events coming up soon, of course, with graduation
Graduations.
parties. Yeah, let's keep them busy.
Yes.
Yes.
Get us on your calendar.
Yes. All right. Well, make
Yes.
sure to like and follow Oven Odyssey. You can also find these incredible burners that Chef uses over here on the Oven Odyssey page and website, or contact Miss Susan.
Yes.
And they can help you if you're going camping some this summer. That's a great handy thing to have.
Yeah, if you want to cook on the back porch and you don't have all the fancy stuff set up, then that's a good way to do that and not have whatever it is you're cooking smell up the house. If it's
It's
one of
also
those
great,
kind of
yeah,
things.
if you want to do some blackened fish,
Yeah.
you don't want to do that in the house.
Yeah.
So
Right.
these are great for that.
Yes, sir.
If you don't
Well, I
have a
always
burner
love the
on
way the
grill.
studio smells. Even like for the next few days, my guests will come in the morning and be like, "Oh, it smells so
Yeah.
good in here."
So you
Like,
like
well,
that.
you missed it. Come back
Yeah.
on Wednesdays.
Yes, yes. Be the studio audience.
Yeah, come on in. All right, well, we're going to go to a break so Chef Dave can bring that beautiful creation over here and we can give it a try and let you know how it tastes. So stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24. We'll be right back.
Good morning, everyone. Today we can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 76, a low of 56 tonight, and no chance of rain. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 78, a low of 61, and we were not expecting any rain, but now we are. Tomorrow, there will be a 30% chance of showers. And then on Friday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 81, low of 62, and no chance of rain. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV 24 weather.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upper Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop, serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at HughesPaintandBody.com.
I'm Alan Parnell, with Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
I am Lacey Klontz with your TV24 News Update. 3 people, including a toddler, died from an automobile accident Monday. The wreck happened at 5:38 p.m. involving a motorcycle and a Dodge Ram at the intersection of US 411 and Walnut Street. Etowah County Deputy Coroner Dantez Robinson identified the fatality victims as 2-year-old Noel Finley Murillo, his mother, 20-year-old Juliana Murillo, both of Anniston, and 19-year-old Isaac Trey Stevens of Etowah County. Stevens, the motorcyclist, was pronounced dead on the scene. Murillo and her son were later pronounced dead at the hospital. The Gadsden police said in a news release, while speed appears to have been a contributing factor, the collision is currently under investigation. The Gadsden Police Department extends our deepest condolences to the families affected by this heartbreaking event. The Gadsden Fire Department, Advantage Ambulance Service, AMED Ambulance Service, the Southside Police Department, the Rainbow City Police Department, the Etowah County Sheriff's Office, and Survival Flight all responded to the crash. Here at TV24, our thoughts and prayers are with the victims' loved ones. April is Autism Awareness Month. The Oxford Fire Department still has t-shirts available. To buy a shirt, stop by Dewey D. Webb Fire Station number 1 located at 70 East 6th Street or give them a call at 256-831-3208. Shirts are available while supplies last. All proceeds will go towards A League of Our Own Oxford, so be sure to stop by and support a great cause. For WEAC TV 24, I'm Lacey Florence.
Rise and shine, everyone. We have the Chef Dave creation right here in front of us, and it has been a big challenge of mine not to dig in as we've waited. So I've had to practice patience this morning, which is always good. It is 8:18 on Wednesday, April the 24th. So, Chef, what do you think about this challenge that Miss Susan presented you this morning?
You know, this was very exciting. This is exactly how I like to cook. I love a challenge and to find ingredients and create dishes and not follow a recipe is right up my alley. So hopefully it turned out as good as it looked on camera.
There's a lot of ingredients going on too.
There are a lot. There's 25 ingredients in this.
25 ingredients.
About 10 more than I would have picked, but
You're welcome.
I think it turned out pretty nice. So we've got the cream spinach, a little garlic in it. We've got the seared salmon, salt and peppered the salmon, seared it in a little olive oil. We added the pecan brown sugar honey glaze to the top of the salmon. Let that finish, and then we topped it with our
You're welcome.
our fruit salsa.
Fruit
Mango,
salsa.
guava, apple, pear, kiwi, little onion, cilantro. You can make a great fresh fruit salsa with just about anything and put a little cilantro and lemon juice, and it's going to go great with fish.
I'm ready.
Jump right in.
Okay. Give it a try.
Dash your soy sauce in the salsa would always be a nice touch too. You could do that if you wanted to.
Okay.
lean that way.
Wow.
And then we added a little fresh fruit around the plate just to kind of sorbet.
All purty.
Thank you,
All
Sue.
purty. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay. Happy sounds.
Does that work?
Happy sounds.
Oh, that's so good. Wow. Well, this is delicious. I love the
Lovely.
complementary I don't know, fruit and salmon go
I think
together
the,
so
and
well.
the bitterness of the spinach kind of balances the sweet of the salsa.
You did really good, Miss Susan, picking out all the
Thank
ingredients.
you.
She did.
This is delicious.
I had the utmost faith in Dave to do this. The utmost faith, because he's a clever boy.
Now, what is this again?
That's a mango.
It is delicious.
Would be mango.
I wish we could share with everyone watching how delicious this is.
Pears add a nice flavor to the salsa.
does.
I like that.
It just goes to show that you can take ingredients and you can be creative and not to be scared. I think sometimes I get a little scared about trying to try new things.
Absolutely. Don't be
and
scared
what
to
if
try
it
new
isn't
things, and
good or oops.
If it's not any good,
It's not
don't
any
tell
good.
anybody
Yeah,
about it.
just eat it and
do
smile.
something else.
If it is, it can go in the recipe
In the book, yeah.
I think this could go in the cookbook.
Absolutely. Putting together things that you wouldn't ordinarily put together is kind of fun too, to see what happens.
I was a little curious about how you were going to utilize all those as you were unpacking them this morning. But you did a great job. And the cream spinach too, like having that with the fruit, that was but it balances together so well.
And spinach is so good for you, and sautéed spinach is so easy just to wilt the spinach. Yeah, I like it.
It is.
I like it with some slivered red onions, or you can cream it.
Yeah,
You could also add a
nice.
little cream cheese to your cream spinach and give it a nice thick, and do it like a casserole.
Okay. Well, this is delicious. So what else is going on with you?
Big bite.
I know, I want you to talk so I can eat.
Exactly.
Right.
We've got our first summer concert event this Saturday at Shell's downtown, at the Place downtown, which is our outdoor facility right behind the restaurant. Seats about 300. Still have a few tickets on sale. We've got 3 different singer-songwriters on stage that night, and it's going to be a great show. And then we've got specials at the restaurant. Come down, have dinner before the show, enjoy the show. Thursday night we've got a great buffet, country style, and then again Saturday morning we've got the breakfast buffet. So we're really excited about this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully the weather participates, and
I think it
and
should.
have a great show.
We've got a little rain coming in tomorrow, but hopefully by the weekend it'll be all moved out. And that's at Shell's
is, but I need it.
downtown Piedmont. And that's
And-
for
I'm sorry, I would be remiss in not mentioning the Calhoun County's Makers Market. I don't think I talked about them last time, and that's on the first Sunday of every month, so that's going to be on May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and it's from 2 to 6 at the First Christian Church at 1327 Layton, and they are taking it outside this month's market, and I assume moving forward will be outside events, and so vendors will show up with their canopies, I hope, and do the event on the outside, and that'll allow for more vendors to be able to participate, and they'll have food trucks there as well. So that's the first Sunday of every month, the Calhoun County Makers Market, May the 5th. Yeah, and I told them that I would mention that, so I'm mentioning that. And also, Oven Odyssey has banana bread and cranberry bread and gluten-free banana bread at Called Coffee at 1400 Quintard Avenue in Anniston.
And now at Main Street Home Goods in Piedmont, we also have baked goods there. So starting just this last weekend, so we're excited to get the opportunity to go down and see Maggie and Kevin, and they'll fix you up. So it's a great little store. They've got a lot of consignment stuff, and from food products and honey and to clothing, and little home goods and decorative stuff. It's a really neat
great
shop.
little market.
Very neat shop.
And that's right there in Piedmont, so you could go shopping
Right
and
there
then
in
pop
Piedmont on
over
Main
to
Street.
Shell's
There
and
you go.
have you some
Yes.
food.
Spend the day. It's a beautiful little town.
Absolutely.
It's really nice.
You know, I think this could definitely go on a menu. This is something I would crave. I would come back. If I ordered this on the menu, I would have to go back and have it again. This is so delicious. And I love the pecans. It's all so yummy. So lots of fun things going on with the markets. And will your doggy treats be out there too?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, they will be at the Strawberry Festival. And I'm not sure if we're doing the Makers Market in May or not, but we'll find out. We'll see. We'll know soon. Something in here has a seed that should have gone away, huh? You find some seeds?
I didn't.
Okay, good.
What would have had a seed?
I don't know.
Possibly the guava.
The
You had
guava.
mentioned that one of them had a seed that it was okay.
I
that
thought
you could
that it
eat
was-
They're soft
Uh-huh.
seeds, though. But
Man, this is so good. Well, we'd love to hear from you if there's any recipes that you would like to know or any kind of cooking tips that you would like to hear from Chef Dave. He'll give you some tips, and we did talk about if you have some knives that are need to be sharpened, they'll do so, and of course those burners, you can find that there on their website or on Facebook. Get in touch with them if you have any catering needs. Let them help you with that, because you already have so many other things going on when you're throwing it together an event. The last thing I want to worry about is what to feed everyone, but
Yes.
we want to make sure that everyone gets fed.
Sure.
And so that's where we can call in the
you
professionals.
can take
That's
that right
us.
off your plate.
Absolutely.
Yes, please
not
do.
to fret.
Take it off my plate and put it on.
Yes.
my
Oh, we
plate.
have, but
Not to
wait,
fret.
there's more. We have
But
dessert.
wait, there's more.
what
Yes.
else
is
These
there?
These are little rainbow parfaits.
Oh, cute.
When I am making layer cakes, I usually level them off. So if they have a little curve on top, and I level that off. And of course, I don't throw anything away when it's a food stuff. I stick it in the freezer. And so this is from some rainbow cakes that I made. And so it's little pieces of cake with some
Very
lovely
colorful.
whipped cream. It is
Yes.
colorful. Very
Is it
pretty.
just whipped cream in there?
Yes.
That's a nice little party favor too.
It
Just
is.
like an individual dessert. If
Indeed.
you just want something
That's lovely.
simple to.
Yeah, and we sell those at the market also, at the farmer's market. And I have a brownie version of that is just to die for. Yeah.
Well, that sounds good. Some
The
brownies
brownie
in there.
that will change your life parfait.
And no, I'm not using the brownie that will change your life in the parfaits. Nobody would pay that much for the parfait.
Those
We can't-
brownies.
Those sell faster than we could parfait them anyway.
Well,
It's an amazing recipe.
this
And
is
it's
so
gluten
delicious.
free. So is
Which
this.
is great. That's it. Like we were talking about, that's an underserved community, that gluten free. So that's at Cold Coffee. You can go and get the banana bread options and brownies, and you can find the gluten free options there. So can't believe it, but it is that time of the day that we have to say goodbye. We will, of course, have this posted on Facebook, so if you want to go back and watch and see all the ingredients that were used in this incredible dish. And we also want to challenge you to waste not, want not. Utilize what's in your refrigerator and create something for you, and send us pictures. We want to hear from you how you are creative in utilizing groceries. So thank you, Chef Dave Sloan, Miss
Yay,
Susan
Dave.
Shipman, and I'm Courtney. And, we just want to wish you a great rest of your week.